in fourth position. Towards the outside, Karikanushka, and still at the back of the field is Rock de Guy and Rob Kirk, as they're about to make the turn on now towards the line of three fences, which takes them towards the hill. And it's Chks who's out in front by a length and a half, to Earl Grey racing in second, Folie and AP McCoy towards the outside in third as they go over fence number 3. Followed by Playing with Fire, and out wide on the track came Karikanushka, who's got the blue cheek pieces, and still at the back of the pack of 6 is Rock de Guy as they go towards fence number 4, and this is the first of the open ditches. And the leader has had a tendency just to jump away to the right over the first couple down the side, but it's still Chks who leads the way. Chks led there, but by only half a length, as on the inside, Earl Grey is making a bit of ground. Just chased away from that fence was Folie, who's now lost third. Through on the inside, Playing with Fire, followed by Karikanushka, and still at the back of the field, as he's been throughout, is Rock de Guy, already a winner at Fakenham this season, and now moving up on the inside. But the one who's badly lost its place going up the hill was Folie, who started off along that line of three fences racing in a close second, has now dropped back to a dispute of fourth. But they're still very tightly grouped, and they're all just giving a little bit of ground away as they elect to go on slightly less poached ground now in the centre of the track, and it's Chks who leads the way. To Playing with Fire on the chasing debut in second, and Earl Grey is in third. Taken wide, Folie is in fourth position and now begins to rally to the outside of runners. A rate then of a length and a half back to Rock de Guy, and Karikanushka now has been shuffled back to last the 6, although only 3 lengths off the leader, who is still Chks as they make the turn on now towards fence number 6. Chks and Liam Treadwell lead the way. Towards the inside, Playing with Fire racing in second. Towards the outside, Folie, and once again AP McCoy just begins to niggle along Folie to try and close. He's not going quite as well as many as they go over the first one down the back. Playing with Fire through on the inside of Chks. Those are the first 2 as they go now towards the final open ditch. Chks now asserts again, goes on by just over a length and really stood off that ditch, a spectacular leap. Towards the outside, Earl Grey now in a share of second with Playing with Fire. To the outside, Rock de Guy as they go over the middle fence down the back, and Folie has now dropped to the back of the field. Last but one is Karikanushka as they go now towards the fourth from home. Earl Grey on the outside of Chks Chks once again saw a fantastic stride and stole half a length once more from Earl Grey. Back in third is Rock de Guy as they go over the final fence down the back for the first time. Chks gets in close and parts the birch. Earl Grey is there in second. Karikanushka now staying on the inside in third with Rock de Guy, followed by Playing with Fire, and then Folie, who is a weary last as they make the turn back towards home. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Chks is out in front, now asserts again, moves on by a length to Earl Grey with the noseband in second. Towards the inside, Karikanushka, Rock de Guy, and these are followed by Playing with Fire and Folie, who's again trying to rally to the inside. They're over the second from home, and it's Chks who's out in front, trying to repel all raiders. Here's Earl Grey on the outside, on the wide outside, Playing with Fire, then Karikanushka, and then Folie is staying on once more for AP. They're well inside the final furlong now, and it's Earl Grey who's out in front, Playing with Fire. Folie still rallying on the inside under AP McCoy. It's Earl Grey out in front, Folie Lazarus-like on the inside, up towards the inside, vintage McCoy, Folie ride of the season, Folie Earl Grey, Playing with Fire, and back in fourth, Rock de Guy.
First, number